Marcus Rashford is back involved with the matchday squad, whatever that means. I think he's on the coach.
Driving it.
What? Driving. Ollie's at the wheel, isn't he? First, could Man City really be favourites for second place? Could they?
Savinho, but it's back to Haaland, point-blank range, and there he shows what a goal scorer he can be. And Erling Haaland gets up at last and thunders a header into the bottom corner. Only his second win in 14 games.
If you hadn't have seen the game, you would have thought, well, a comfortable City victory. I think it was anything but, to be honest.
And I thought you saw the impact that Kevin De Bruyne can have. It was involved pretty much in both of the goals.
Guardiola's obviously going to be delighted with the win. They need to play with a little bit more confidence.
New year, new aims, and top four is now the aim for Pep and Manchester City after beating Leicester by 2-0.
You right there, mate?
Yeah, I'm right, yeah.
Don't sound this again.
What? Right in my throat now. Pep Guardiola celebrated 500 games in charge. Man City, hardest game in the world. With a 2-0 win away at Leicester. Still not enough to lift them back into the top four. Instead, leaving them 5th and 14. Is it 14 points? Blimey. Behind Liverpool. So I think that's done and dusted, but only 6 points between them and second place Forest. Guardiola spoke to the media after the game. He revealed his relief at coming away with 3 points.
The game is like this. I've been like that in a good moments and bad moments. So sometimes, you know, when celebrate something. So it's a long time with fighting, and I think the moment against Feyenoord in Champions League, they hurt a lot in our mind. The game against United, they hurt us a lot in our minds. It was a moment we can bounce back, qualify for the Champions League in Premier League, winning that game, and after that we'll be more closer there, and after that it had been sort of more difficult for all of us, and hopefully now and the next game at home with our people, New Year, and we can start to get more results that we have done in the last month and a half.
Good win. It was one of those wins where it's sort of irrelevant. You expect them to win. Irrelevant who it's against. You just needed to start winning again.
They needed to, yeah. I mean, De Bruyne was at the heart of everything they did. That was good.
Yeah, he was.
Haaland back at it with a great header. Savinho getting his first goal. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy because of how bad they've been. They're literally only 5 points behind Arsenal. I
think what's happened is someone has dropped the league table on the floor, and then they've just picked all the... Who's got a 3? I'll give that to Man City. Cause I don't know how that is. They've had their worst run ever,
and they're
in top
still
flight football.
They are 5 points behind Arsenal, who are currently 3rd. 6 behind Nottingham Forest in 2nd.
And Forest won't be there.
No, I don't think they'll catch Liverpool. I just don't.
No, they won't.
But City will finish inside the top 4. I've got no doubts about that. You would expect Forest to have a wobble up at some point.
Yeah, I'd also expect Man City, when the window opens, to buy 2 or 3 players to strengthen.
Yeah. I thought he was going to come more.
No, I was going to ask, as an Arsenal fan, does that worry you? Not worry you, but do you look over your shoulder thinking, okay, so we've got Chelsea are breathing down their necks, you've got Man City playing awful, and we're only 5 points ahead of them.
Yeah, Arsenal have got to strengthen as well. Saka's out now for a while now.
Yeah, that's
so they're going to have to reinforcements. Now, I don't think that the squad's got enough depth in that attacking areas. For whatever reason, Sterling hasn't got going yet. I know he's had a slight injury.
What's happened there?
Don't know what's happened there. He's not getting...
Is he done?
I'm not saying he's done, but he's just not getting any minutes whatsoever. So he's not been the answer. Martinelli's been so inconsistent. Gabriel Jesus had an unbelievable 10 days against Palace twice.
Yeah.
But can you rely on him really from now to the end of the season? I'm not sure. Havertz has been good. He's doing what he needs to do. Trossard, I think he's more of an impact player. So I think Arsenal do need to strengthen in January.
We both ever so briefly sort of poo-pooed the prospect of Nottingham Forest finishing second or even in top 4. They have won their last 5 league games now. They're currently second, of course. Can you see them getting anywhere near close top 4? Realistically, when you look at Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, all breathing down their necks.
Do you know what? It's the nature of the last 5, which I think is the one, because beating Manchester United at Manchester United, I mean, it's not hard.
Usually I'd argue with you.
Yeah. Villa, 2-1, decent.
Yeah.
Brentford hadn't been beaten. They went to Brentford, beat them.
Yeah.
Beating Spurs, going to Everton, and Everton have had draws against us. They drew with City.
It's a good result, yeah.
And they've got to beat them. I just expect them at some point, Forest, to have a slip-up. They're not going to go the whole way without dropping points, right? Now, it happened before with Leicester, I get it, but the difference there is that Leicester... Everyone was having a bad season.
That's an anomaly.
Yeah, Liverpool's still flying. So even if Forest was to finish in some form of Europe, what a season that would be. Now, if they finish in the top 4, I know Arne Slot's going to win the league with Liverpool. Yeah. He's manager of the season. I mean, honestly, I get it because they win the league. But Nuno Espirito Santo is manager of the season.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with that.
Forest in the Champions League.
Yeah, that's nuts. But they've got so many good. Elanga, of course, being one of them. Chris Wood,
mate, they picked up. This is no disrespect.
Yeah.
So a lot of these players, they've picked up just that from somewhere they've not had a good time.
Yeah.
So Elanga at United. Chris Wood was at Burnley and.
Well, Ryan in our meeting, Ryan said, he said, "I'm not mucking about." You know, Chris Wood reminded me of at the weekend Harry Kane.
The way he played, at the minute, the finish at the weekend,
unbelievable.
Do you know how many Premier League goals he's got in total?
Well, this season?
No, in total career.
Is it? It's quite high, right?
Go on.
Is it sort of like 78?
He's got 80.
Okay. That's not a bad guess, is it, mate?
The guy has 20 goals off the 100 club.
Hold on, those 2 he scored. Oh yeah, 80, yeah.
Yeah, 80, yeah. So
how many off the 100 club?
20.
Right, okay. That's how maths works.
Yeah, you can't 20. Been doing that dartboard. But yeah, it's.
Sorry, we played darts before, and Benny needed 80. And he threw 20, and he then went, "Don't tell me how many's left."
Gosh, I missed the 20. But no, it's well, everything at Nottingham Forest right now is extremely good. And again, even if they finish in Europe, some form of Europe, to see a European giant once was, 2 Champions Leagues back to back, to see them back in Europe for Nottingham Forest Football Club would be incredible.
Okay, who's going to win the league, Darren Bent?
I would love to sit here and say Arsenal.
No, but realistically,
Liverpool.
just for the okay, I agree with you. Second,
Arsenal.
Why do you think that?
Why would I not?
Because you've got to be realistic about it.
No,
they're not going to finish second.
Please tell me why they wouldn't.
Well, you got your star man out.
Star boy.
Until March.
We're going to buy in January.
Okay. Who are you going to buy? You're going to buy someone decent to fill his shoes.
Kola Mwani. Get Kola.
Who pooed him a minute ago?
No, get Kola Mwani.
Oh yeah, he's all right now.
Yeah, unbelievable.
You honestly think Arsenal finish second?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Third.
Chelsea.
Fourth, Man City.
Yeah. Fifth, Forest.
So you don't think Forest will get top 4?
No, I think they'll finish. No, but they might be in the Champions League anyway. Fifth.
No, that's right. Just quickly, I'm just looking at the gallery there. Anyone think anything other than Liverpool winning the league? Okay, everyone agrees that. Second place, Benty said Arsenal. Anyone agree?
Yeah,
3 of the 4.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Ryan, you said no. You think it would be Man City or Chelsea? Man City. I think Man City would get second. I think it's going to go Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Let's talk about 10 downwards.
Is that where the Prime Minister lives?
No, they're 10 down. And where realistically do you think? Because you know what I was looking at, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, we had a bet.
Right. Yeah, so also, sorry. So people that listen to the show. We had a bet. I bet that Manchester United wouldn't finish in the top 8, right?
I just scrolled down. I still couldn't find us. We're 14th.
So, do you want to cash out now? 100 quid cash out. £500 bet it was that Man United wouldn't finish in the top 8.
Yeah.
So, cash out, £100.
I can't cash out now, mate. I can't give you £100 halfway through the season. If we lose tonight, what will the cash out be?
It's going up, mate. 250.
I can't cash out yet. If we don't get top 8, it would be disgusting.
Do you know what's mad? And I'm not obviously poking fun at you in that, right?
I can't even cash out £100. How embarrassing is that?
I'm not poking fun at you in that.
Well, you are. That's what we do on the show so well.
I thought West Ham had a bad season because they've been awful, and you're below them.
No, good team, West Ham, mate. And Brentford.
Do you know what?
And Fulham.
You know what? Sorry, you made a comment earlier, right? And you're 100% right. No, you're not poking fun at Man United. They're just 14th, right? Not bad. But you spoke about someone's dropped all the teams in the Premier League and just picked it up, right?
Yeah.
In my head, Brentford have been better than 12th.
They've been inconsistent.
No, mate, they're the second best team at home.
I know, but away they're the worst.
But I just because of how I just thought they'd be better than that.
Okay.
But then I look up and Bournemouth 6th.
They're so bad. We'll lose tonight. We'll talk about Man United later on. It's live on talkSPORT from 7.
Will you still be
Danny Murphy-Jones at 6?
Just say you finished 15th, right? Just saying, just spitballing 15th.
Jeez.
Would you
Usually I'd argue and laugh at you, but I'm like, I take 15th?
Come end of the season, right, 15th. Would you still be like, right, all Amorim in? Or would you be like,
I don't know. 15th. Yeah. Top 4 we're talking. Why would you do that to me?
I was wondering though, would you?
We've got games coming up. Listen to this, our next run of games, right? Have I written them down?
I'll go for you.
I've written them down. Our next run of games, we've got Newcastle.
Yep.
Then we've got
Liverpool.
I think it's Liverpool.
Yep.
And then Arsenal in the Cup.
Yep.
Is that Arsenal Cup?
I'll tell you what. You know what comes after that? Big 6-pointer, Southampton. That's funny.
Right, we're not talking about Man United now.
Big 6-pointer.
I hope Forest gets second and you get 5th.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.